Hey guys, it's PhilMorrison. I help people reduce anxiety, improve their conversation skills, make friends, and find the confidence to be themselves and pursue their purpose in life. The focus of today's video is how to be productive and work hard, as well as enjoying yourself at the same time. So there's a YouTuber who I used to follow years ago, and he basically had the following thought experiment, and he said that imagine if someone held a gun to your head, and they said, if you complete every task that you intend to, every day for the next 6 months, you're going to survive, but if you don't, I'm going to pull that trigger and that'll be you gone. If that was the case, you would find a way to get all the tasks that you want to get done. You would handle it because in that situation, you would have to handle it. Imagine if the same person alternatively said, for the next 6 months, you have to actually enjoy life. You have to let loose, not get too stressed. And as long as you do that, you're going to survive. But if you don't, I will seriously pull this trigger and you'll be dead in an instant. If that was the case, you would also find a way to de-stress, keep yourself calm, relax, and have fun. Because you couldn't entertain the fear of death. You couldn't entertain thoughts, thought patterns, lifestyle choices, behaviors that would lead to excessive stress. Imagine if the same person held a gun to your head and said, I want you to do both. Work hard, be productive, get the tasks done that are going to help you out, but also enjoy yourself and not get too stressed. If you can accomplish both, you'll survive. But only if you can accomplish both. The question is, how would you go about accomplishing both? Getting those tasks done that you know are going to help you out in your life and your future. But also not burning out, not getting too stressed, and being happy at the same time. My answer to this conundrum is you have to play with life. And I'll explain what I mean by this. So the way that I see it is there's two different kinds of playing. There's cold playing and warm playing. So cold playing is what first probably comes to mind when I say playing games. It's cold because it lacks empathy, it's psychopathic, and this is someone who is manipulating other people, tricking them, trying to lure them into a trap, scamming somebody, and being a bad person. That's the bad connotation of playing games. But there's also a warm playing. This is when there's empathy there, and it comes from a warm and kind place, a fun place. This is what kids naturally do. If a kid's playing with a toy, imagining, using imagination, creating scenarios, having fun, playing them out, just playing in the moment, having a blast. And also, not just kids playing with toys, but kids playing in the playground in general. They're having fun, they are playing, but it's not the cold and psychopathic kind of playing. And if you think about sports stars and athletes, you play sports, and if a boxer, for example, is in the ring and they're not playing, they're too stifled, they're trying to force it, trying too hard, being a robot rather than a human, they come across really stiff and tense, and it just doesn't flow. It doesn't flow the way that it's meant to flow. But if that same boxer can relax and let go, the best boxing comes out and they're unstoppable. Like a Floyd Mayweather. Same with football. So I love watching football. And when a player lets the pressure get to them, they're really nervous and tense. They're trying to impress. It's so difficult for them to perform at a high level under that pressure and from that place. But if that same footballer can play football, right? Not force it, not try, but play football, then they're amazing. They take it back to the schoolyard when they were younger. Their natural footballing ability just comes out, they're enjoying it, and they perform so well. And a great example of this is Phil Foden. So I'm a Manchester City fan, and for City, he's phenomenal because he just lets go, he plays, and he's fearless. He's fearless because he's not viewing it as life and death. He's not taking it so seriously where his life's at stake, but he is at the same time fully committed to turning up and doing a good job. He's fully committed to playing at the highest level that he can play, but he's still playing. And that's the key. When you take something so seriously that it's life and death, fear gets in the way, you feel pressured, you feel like you're carrying this weighted rucksack, and it's really, really difficult because you're trying to force something which is natural. So there's certain things in life that you have to release. The talent, the power, the ability is already there. It's just about unlocking it. This is where the attitude of playing comes in. You know the ability is already there. If you want to go out there and socialize, make new connections, meet people, you already have that ability inside of you. It's inbuilt, it's programmed. It's not something you have to learn from a book. You already know how to do it. So it's not formulaic. You don't have to follow a protocol. Just like if you're going for a run, you don't need to consciously think, let's put one foot in front of the other, then lift the other foot behind me, and then move the other foot forwards. You don't need to do that. You just run because you know how to run. And because us humans have big brains, we overthink. And we try to consciously control things, which we don't need to do. Like if you think too much about breathing, you start to consciously try and control your breathing. But when you relax, you do it automatically. And when you do it automatically, it's so much better. Because it's not contrived or forced. It's natural. And natural's the best way. So I guess the key point I'm making is that you naturally have the ability to do the tasks that you need to do to improve your life. Going to the gym, training, eating healthy to get your health and fitness good. facing your fears around people. So you're more confident with people. You have the good boundaries too. You're open, you're kind, you're connecting. Facing your fear of going for a career that you really want to go for, or going for a promotion. Not something to please your parents, not something to please society, not something to please a coach, whatever's right for you. The courage to do that. You already have the ability to make the changes that you need to make to be living a version of your dream life. But it can be quite stressful to take on those challenges. It can be quite taxing. You might feel overwhelmed when you're suddenly going to the gym, eating healthy, going to different social groups, working on your career. You might find it quite overwhelming. And that's why it's important not to view it as life and death. Don't take it so seriously. You can be fully committed, but still don't wrap your identity in it so strongly where it becomes life and death. Have that bit of space, that breathing room. Enter the arena, play, then come away from it and relax. It's getting that balance right. And when you have the attitude of playing, you're going to be so much less stressed. You're going to have more room to breathe, less fatigue, because putting on a persona to impress other people, putting on some kind of act, trying to force things, it takes up so much energy. But just relaxing and doing things naturally is so much better. So the balance between making progress and enjoying yourself, it's about being fearless, going for the things that you know deep down are going to help you out. And if your goal is becoming confident with people, reducing anxiety, pursuing your purpose, get fit and healthy, get disciplined, get around people, start to be honest and open up. Give yourself time to figure out what you enjoy, what your purpose is, pursue that. So it's about doing the things that you know are good for you, but you have the freedom to do them in your way. So just like a footballer has freedom to play in their style, in their way, you have that freedom too. I have the freedom to coach in a way that is right for me, my style of coaching. You have a right and freedom to go about your life in a way that's right for you. That's playing with life. You don't need to try and be somebody else. You only need to be yourself. Whatever it is you're doing, whether you're writing, whether you're answering calls, you're into graphic design, business, whatever it is you're doing, you can do it in a way that is unique and it's artistic when you're doing it. It's your way of doing it. And you can take pride in that. That's a freedom you have. Whatever you're doing, you can choose to do it in the way that's right for you. As long as you're getting the task done, other people are happy, progress happens. But the way in which you do it is your choice. And this is where learning to play comes in. And trusting yourself, letting go, releasing, relaxing. A great activity which helps people out with this, quite a scary activity as well, something that I spent years doing, is improv comedy. You have to carry your ideas lightly, be willing to adapt to the scene, not think too far ahead, truly you're improvising, and truly you're acting, but in a way that's unique to you. You're expressing your own uniqueness. And that is really what playing is, expressing your own uniqueness. So do the tasks that are going to help you out, but when you're doing them, make it an expression of your own uniqueness. Then you're going to enjoy it. And it is possible to take an activity that you don't currently enjoy, that you find stressful, you find draining. It's possible to take an activity that you have this negative relationship towards and twist it around and learn to enjoy that same activity. So I hope that you got value from this video and you can start to apply this to your life so that you can get the things done that you know are going to help you out, but not make it stressful, not make it miserable. You can enjoy the process at the same time. If you want to get notified when I release more videos, do my live streams, feel free to subscribe to my channel. If you want to come down to a live event where I can help you reduce anxiety, improve your conversation skills, make new friends, build your confidence with people, drop me an email and I'll send you a link to upcoming events that I have going on in Birmingham. And I offer the first session, one-to-one coaching session of my private coaching for free. If you want to try a taster coaching session, which is a one-to-one via a video call, again, drop me an email and I'll send you a link to my calendar and we can get on a call and have some fun, see if you're the right person for me to work with. And I just focus on giving value and enjoying the process of giving value. That's enough of me speaking. I'm going to get myself down to the gym, get my workout in, and then focus on coaching somebody later on and make sure that I enjoy each different section of my day. Enjoy the rest of your day.